about Microsoft Windows 7. Windows has simplified the task of managing data in a computer. The data in a computer is organized in the form of files and folders. Before moving forward, let us first discuss about file. A file is the basic unit of storage in Windows that enables a computer to distinguish one set of information from another. When you use a program or application to do some work, you can save your work as a file on the computer by specifying a name to it. The file name consists of two main parts, the main file name and its extension. A file name extension is a set of characters that helps Windows to understand what kind of information is stored in the file and which application should open it. It is called an extension because it appears at the end of the file name, following a period. A file name can have up to 255 characters. Example, in the file name myfile.docs, the extension is .docs. It tells Windows that this is a document file that can be opened by the program associated with that extension, such as MS Word. Let us learn about folder. A folder is like a file cabinet in which you can store files. If you put thousands of paper files on someone's desk, it would be virtually impossible to find any particular file when you need it. That's why people often store paper files in folders inside a filing cabinet. Arranging files into a logical groups make it easy to locate any particular file. Folders on your computer work exactly the same way. That is what a typical folder icon looks like. An empty folder. A folder containing files. The folders not only hold files, but they can also hold other folders. A folder within a folder is usually called a subfolder. You can create any number of subfolders and each can hold any number of files and additional subfolders. Folders do not have any extension. They can contain different types of files such as documents, music, pictures, videos, and programs, etc. Students, can you quickly reply which version of Windows is used on your computer? Alright students, now we will take a discussion on file and folder. Now let me tell you how to manage files and folders. In Windows, you can locate your files and folders either in Documents folder or Windows Explorer. Documents folder is more convenient for viewing a folder or windows at a time. Windows Explorer is used for viewing, exploring, and organizing files in a computer. Windows Explorer enables you to display directory structure that includes drives, folders, and files. Let us understand how to start Windows Explorer. We can open Windows Explorer in two ways. Right-click on the Start button and select Open Windows Explorer option. Or click on Start, then go to All Programs, then go to Accessories, and then go to Windows Explorer. The Windows Explorer window opens. We will see that it is divided into two panes, left and right. The left pane, also known as tree pane, shows the folder tree. It shows the different drives of the computer and the hierarchy of folders in each drive. Clicking on a drive or folder on the left pane displays the folders and files present in it in the right pane, also known as the content pane. Let's try. Click on the C drive. You will get the contents of C drive in the content pane. Observe that all the folders and files are arranged alphabetically. To access the contents of any folder or file, just double-click on it. The contents of the folder that you have selected are displayed in the same window, whereas the selected file opens in a new window. Alright, now we will talk about how to view files and folders. Windows provides many ways to arrange and identify your files while you are viewing them. The information can be viewed in different modes by clicking on More Options drop-down arrow located on the top bar. Small Icons View. It displays your files and folders as small icons without a preview of its contents. The file name is displayed next to the icon. Medium Icons View. It displays the files and folders as medium-sized icons, giving you a better idea of the file content. Tiles view. It displays files and folders as medium-sized icons. It also displays the basic information of the file present, such as its size and type. List view. List view displays the contents as a list of files or folder names preceded by small icons. This view is useful if your folder contains many files and you want to scan the list for a file name. You can sort your files and folders in this view. Details view. Details view provides detailed information about your files, including name, type, size, and data modified. Large and extra large icons view. They display large and gigantic icons of the files and folder. These two can be very useful when working with images and video files. Content view. It displays each file and folder on a separate row along with their detailed information like date, modified, size, author, etc. Okay students, now we will learn how to find a file and folder. Windows offers a number of ways to find files and folders. Search box offers the most direct way to locate a file. Use search box if you are looking for common file types. You remember all or part of the name of the file or folder you want to find. You know the date when you last modified a file. Click on Start button. You will find the search box located at the bottom of the left pane. Type either a part or complete name of the file or folder, or type a word or phrase that is present in the file. As you type, the items that match your text will appear on Start menu. Click on the desired file or folder. It will open in a new window. Click on See More Results link to get a detailed list of searched file or folders. The search results window will open. Now, just click on a file or folder in the search result to open it. Using wildcard characters. In case you know only a part of the file name, you can use wildcard characters to locate all the files or folders that contain that part in their name. Let us understand this through an example. L*** will search all the files whose names start with L followed by any number of characters and has any extension. Example, letter.doc, lottery.ppt, locality.txt, etc. *doc will search for all the files whose extension is .doc, Word files. L**doc will search for all the files whose extension is .doc and their name begins with the letter L. Let us understand this through an example. ** will search all files whose names contain only one character. Example, L.doc, R.pps, E.text, etc. Kips ? Will search for all the files whose names begin with Kips followed by any one character and extension is doc. Example, Kips1.doc, Kips2.doc, etc. Students note that asterisk means any type, a number of characters in its place. * means any one character in its place. Alright, now let us learn how to work with the control panel. Control panel is a system folder using which we can make changes in the appearance and current settings of window. These include appearance and personalization of the desktop, hardware and software setup and configuration, system and security, networking and internet, user accounts and family safety, setting clock, language and region. These settings control nearly everything about how Windows looks and works. They allow you to see the windows the way you want. You can open Control Panel in two ways. Click on the Start button and click on the Control Panel option from the right pane. Or double-click on the computer icon on the desktop. Click on the Open Control Panel button located at the top. Okay students, now we will discuss about fonts. The characters used in typing the text that use the same design are called fonts. Font settings are used to change the display of text on the screen and the printed text. You can use font settings in Control Panel to view, add new fonts, delete existing fonts. Look at a sample given here. Click on Appearance and Personalization category in Control Panel. Click on Fonts in Control Panel. The Fonts window appears. To look at a sample of a font, double-click on a given font. To add new fonts, follow the given procedure. Select the drive and then open the folder that contains the new fonts. Select the font that you want to add and drag it to the Fonts folder in Control Panel. Font will be added in the list of existing fonts. You can also delete the existing font. Click on the font you want to delete. Click on the Delete button present above the font thumbnails. Okay, students, let us take a recap of this chapter. A file is the basic unit of storage in Windows that enables a computer to distinguish one set of information from another. The file name consists of two main parts, the main file name and its extension. A folder is like a file cabinet in which you can store files. Windows Explorer is used to viewing, exploring, and organizing files in a computer. Windows provides many ways to arrange and identify your files while you are viewing them. Control Panel is a system folder using which you can make changes in the appearance and current settings of Windows. The characters used in typing the text that use the same design are called fonts.